Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make the explosion pop-up card. The happiness of this card is on the inside. So of course this is the front, and then when you open it, this is the explosion part of the card. Don't you love it? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's start with the measurements. We're going to start with the Whisper White. This is cut at 4 1/4 by 9, and you're going to score it at 4 1/2. Then we're going to use the Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. And this piece is cut at 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. And then another piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 4 by 4 1/4. And then another piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 1 1/4 by 4. Then you're going to need a piece of the brand new Gingham Gala designer paper. This is the 6 by 6 pack in the Occasions catalog. And this piece is cut at 1 1/2 by 4. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of the Gingham Gala. This is the Lemon Lime Twist. And we're going to cut both of these at 2 3/4 square. So you're going to need 2. And then you're also going to need another piece of Whisper White. This is going to make your explosion part of your pop-up card. And this piece is cut at 6 by 6. All right, so let's go ahead and do some stamping first. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Early Espresso Classic Ink. And then also the Lemon Lime Twist Classic Ink. Going to grab some Whisper White. We're going to use this stamp set. It's a free Sale-a-Bration item that you can pick for $50. And this item is called the Hello Cupcake stamp set, and it's in the photopolymer. We're going to use a lot of these images today on the card. So we're going to go ahead and first stamp our little cupcake little holder. And we're going to use the Early Espresso for this. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the little cupcake swirl with the Lemon Lime Twist. We're going to punch this piece out with the Big Shot. We're going to hand cut this section out. Okay, all right, so we're going to move the ink pads. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and cut out your little cupcake topper here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. All right, now let's go ahead and grab our Big Shot. Okay, so we're going to cut out the little base of the cupcake with our layering circle framelits. So let me go ahead and cut that out. Okay, so then this piece of the Lemon Lime Twist is the base of the card that's going to layer on the front of the card with all these other pieces. So instead of just wasting the center of that piece, I'm going to use the stitch shape framelits, and we're going to use this size of the circle. It's the third one from the center, and we're going to cut that center out of that Lemon Lime Twist. Nobody's going to even see that cut out. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the Big Shot. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in our pieces. Let's make our little embellishment here first. So our little cupcake top is going to be popped up on dimensionals right over top of the base of the cupcake. So let me grab some dimensionals. Okay, this piece is going to get layered onto the Lemon Lime Twist. All right, and we're going to bring in our Early Espresso Classic Ink, and we're going to stamp on the strip of the 1 1/4 by 4. We're going to stamp the Celebrate Your Day. We're going to stamp it over to the left-hand side, and with it being photopolymer, we can see exactly right where we're stamping. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and build the front of our card. We're going to put our gingham piece. Now, it depends on what side you want to use. I'm going to use the smaller check on the gingham. And then this Whisper White piece is going to layer right over top of that, the gingham. Then we're going to layer this on top of the Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. And this is going to get layered right onto the front. But first, before we add that, I'm going to go ahead and tie the ribbon. And this is the Organdy Ribbon Combo Pack. You get 5 colors. So you can also pick the Ribbon Combo Pack for your $50 choice too, for a free item if you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie a bow towards the top of the base of the card. I'm going to slide this over to the left. I'm going to trim our tails. Then this piece is going to go on the front. Sliding this right up underneath that ribbon. Bring it over here. There we go. Then we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. This is going to go right over here, just like that. All right, now let's make the explosion part of this card. So let's grab our piece of Whisper White, the 6x6 piece. All right, so we're going to take our 6x6 piece of Whisper White and we're going to fold it in half. I'm going to grab my bone folder just to make a really nice crisp edge. Open it and then fold it the other way. Then you're going to open it. Now you're going to fold one time at the diagonal, like a triangle, just one time. So you're going to fold it just like that. Okay, so let's refresh here. We folded it in half, then we opened it, then we turned it and we folded it in half the other way. And then one time you're going to fold it at a diagonal, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to press the center down and it's going to pop it up. So this is what we want to make for the explosion part right here. Okay, so this is where we fold it at a diagonal, remember? And then your diagonal pieces are going to fold in like this. And it's going to make a little square, okay? Now we're going to take our 2 pieces of our gingham gala designer paper. We're going to grab our paper trimmer. All right, so now these were both cut at 2 3/4 squares. So we're just going to cut these at a diagonal. So you're going to cut them in half, point to point on the track of your trimmer and cut it in half. So you're going to get 2 pieces. And we're going to do the other one exactly the same. Okay, then we're going to take our little explosion piece and we're going to take our adhesive. I'm just using the snail. Okay, so then these pieces are going to line up in your diagonal little sections right here. Just like that. And we're going to do this one the exact same way. Okay, so now this is going to be the center part of your explosion card. Now it's just a matter of stamping your greetings. So let me go ahead and grab those. Okay, so for the other 2 greetings, I'm going to stamp the same stamp set. Let me show you here. So we're going to use the Sweet Wishes and then also Sprinkled with Love. So we're going to stamp the Sweet Wishes and I'm going to use the Early Espresso again. Just going to stamp it on the top section right here. And then we're going to stamp Sprinkled with Love at the bottom section down here. Okay, one more thing, we're going to grab the envelope punch board. So we're going to punch on the envelope punch board, and let me explain why. So on your card, when you're putting this inside of your base of your card, it might overhang just a little tiny bit. See how the points overhang? So to prevent that, we're going to punch a little notch on all 4 corners. So what we're going to do is we're going to line this up at 3 inches, and then we're going to punch. Okay, then you're going to turn and you're going to line it up at 3 and punch. You're going to do the other 2 sides the exact same way. Okay, so now this is going to help this explosion part of the card fit into your base of the card. Okay, so let's bring in our card. And remember, however you stamp it, make sure you're putting it into the card the correct way. So this is the way it's going to go into my card. So I'm going to put it in on the bottom section first. So I'm going to put adhesive down here. Okay, so it's opening up like this. Okay, so we're going to take it and we're going to put it into the card, and I'm going to put the point up to that score line, kind of centering it right about there. Okay, and then we're going to put adhesive on the top now. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold over the front of the card. Just like that. And then you have your explosion pop-up card. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so then one more thing that I did do to the Highland Heather one is I added some Wink of Stella to the cupcake. So let me go ahead and do that. So I need some birthday cards for the month of January. So this is going to be my birthday card. So isn't it cute? So this is the Lemon Lime Twist. Adorable. Let me show you the Highland Heather one. So then here's the Highland Heather. Isn't it cute? So adorable. All right, so I'll have all the items listed below. And if you like this video, click the like button. And if you love this video, make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, and also if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.